What's going on, guys? Today we're going to discuss 8 foods that have a high iron content. Not like the iron to the face like they did back in like Home Alone or not. Alright, so I hang around in a lot of the different vegan groups on Facebook all the time. And one thing that I always seen reoccurring time after time was people trying to figure out how to, stay on a high iron diet, or, to make sure that they get enough iron. Listen, first off, let me explain to you guys. I'm from Baltimore. So as much as I cleaned up my vocabulary, there's certain words I still struggle with, like iron. So y'all gonna have to bear with me here because I'm doing my best. You hear me? But anyway, excuse me. Foods that have high iron, especially for our lady viewers, because from what I understand, they need foods higher in iron as well to help them out, balance their systems and all. So we're gonna get right into it. There's 8 foods that stood out to me right off the jump. So we should be getting around 20 milligrams as adults of iron a day, okay? We're gonna have to just change the name of that today, the iron, because I'm struggling here. But anyway, let's get right into it. So first, we're gonna have to give it up for our coconut milk. Coconut milk is not only tasty, but it includes 3.8 milligrams of iron that you need in your daily value out of the 20. So that's per serving. The serving is about a half a cup of coconut milk. So if you're one of the people that enjoy coconut milk, or you want to drink eat like a coconut ice cream with the coconut milk in it, you might be cheating there. You might could do it. So moving right along, we have tofu. Some people like it, some people don't. I don't know if you're a soy boy or soy girl or not, but hey, look, tofu packs a punch of 3.6 milligrams of the 20 that you need in the day per serving. So, tofu is not that bad for you. As far as on the iron content, that's really good. Moving straight along, the third one would be Mr. Lentils, or Mrs. Just trying to be politically correct here. But lentils are packing 6.6 per serving, which is about 1 cup of cooked lentils, which lentils are pretty solid. Before going vegan, I don't believe I've ever ate a lentil a day in my life, or at least not one that I can remember. But after going vegan, that's one of my favorite foods to eat in a soup. Or I had this what was it called, like a lentil, I want to say lentil loaf, but it wasn't. Lentil burgers, that's what it was. So I had lentil burgers from the Land of Kush. Those are really, really good because they come with a gravy. Pour that gravy right up on that, and I went to town, you hear me? So anyway, that was that. Moving right along, the fourth one would be Mr. Hummus. I don't know about y'all, but the only hummus that exists to me is roasted red pepper hummus. The rest of those hummuses, I can do without. Hummus gets you 3 milligrams out of the 20 that you need for your daily servings. Hummus is also delicious. Great with what do I put in my hummus? I normally just dip my hummus with some pretzels. Dip it right in the pretzels or something like that. So let's keep this train going. Anyway, keep the train going. Number 5, we have leafy green veggies. So we're talking about your romaine lettuces. We're talking about your kale. We're talking about your collards, your Swiss chards, all of that good stuff. All pack a high amount of iron. You have between 2.6 milligrams and about 7 milligrams per serving of iron. I know y'all probably laughing every single time I say this, I don't care if I'm saying it wrong. I'm just trying to deliver the information, because growing up, I remember, like, you know, the women in my family, like my mom and my sister, they would go to the doctors and the doctors would say, hey, you need to get your iron up. You need to be consuming more red meats. So I'm just trying to, you know, battle that process of people feeling like, hey, I can't be vegan because I have low iron. You know, low iron gives you all these different type of feelings and side effects. So I'm just trying to help combat that. So don't laugh at me too hard for saying iron the way I say it. I'm just from Baltimore, what can I say? So the next thing would be tomato paste. Believe it or not, tomato paste is super concentrated of, you know, tomatoes and of course, duh. But it has 4 milligrams of your daily serving in tomato paste. Like, who would have knew? You could just get a can of that stuff and just eat it, or get a can of it, and of course, like, you know, first off, double check your tomato paste, because I seen something online going around where some tomato paste had milk in it, and I was like, wow, that's weird. I don't often cook with tomato paste. I normally just use like tomato sauce, and I'll cook down some of the water out of it. But anyway, that's that. So one of my favorites is on this list are potatoes. You got 3.2 milligrams per serving in potatoes. So I'm just gonna say this. I'm not sure if French fries count or not, but let's just say they count. And you know, you can have fries and get your iron at the same time. That's like perfect. That's like perfect. Or you could just go get a baked potato and eat it and be on the healthier side of things. But anyway, last but not least, number 8, we're gonna get down with the mushroom. So, if you made it to this far in the video, I wanna know what's your favorite mushroom. Mine has to be the oyster mushroom, not the king oyster, the long joints like that. Nah, I mean just the regular oyster, because when you fry that sucker and you season that sucker right, that joint be hitting. It's like any type of chicken fix that you need, just like, hey, I still like the way chicken tastes. Like, that will do it for you right then and there, like instantly. But anyway, first off, let me explain to you guys that I am not a doctor. I am just giving some bro tips. So your ass cannot sue me if you go out here and stop taking medicine and something happened. I'm just giving some bro tips. So take it from your bro and eat grass, not ass. I hope your vegan worry is going amazing. I know mine is. We're going strong. Day number 15 is in the books. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 31 is almost here. And hopefully you will continue on your journey. Fitness February is up next. Stick around for that. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna drop 15 pounds in 30 days. Probably more, but I'm gonna say 15. It's really freaking easy for me. You know, I can live, you know, gain muscle, lose weight. I seem to do that really fast, especially on a vegan diet. So hopefully you guys stick around for that. Peace out.